Here we go. Cox will take it inside the 4 to start us off. And he's brought down for a short return. Very good offensively, that's for sure. Wow, there's a ton of abilities on that line. Up the middle, Kennard gets a first down. He gets a nice rush of 12. These Sellers drops back, looking, rolls out, throws a deep corner route, and it's caught. A great throw on the run there. He was starting to get pressured, and he still throws a dot there. So now from the 36 here, after a couple of great plays there by the Steelers, RPO, or not RPO, was an option. So 2nd and 11 now. The Geese there finally force a loss of a yard. Sellers dropping back, looking. Oh, I don't know if he meant to pump fake that, but he gets dropped for the sack. So I'm going to guess that was an accident. But that still puts him at a 3rd and 21. He's got a safety all the way back near the first down marker. Sellers looking over the middle, and he finds Estes all the way down. He's down 1 yard short. The middle was wide open on that post route there. Expected they'll go for that. That's more like 4th, like half a yard. It's not even really a yard. Looking at that RPO here, Sellers throws it out, and he just barely gets the first down. 1st and 10 now. Sellers, another pass, rolls out right. He's looking, but just dumps that away. Nothing there. There is an injury on the defense. So it'll be 2nd and 10 there. Like another pass play here for the Steelers. Making audibles here. Motion. Dropping back, looking. Dumps. Oh, I don't know. Must have ran into the running back there. That was almost actually terrible for the Steelers there. 3rd and 10. They're coming on in a trips formation now. Working on the short side of the field, though. Sellers is looking. Throws it, and he gets walloped out of the backfield. Gets hit right as he throws Chenal, breaking it up. That's going to force a field goal here. A good stand by the Mighty Geese defense. I feel like, once again, the Steelers had, I think, somebody on a drag there. But I think he was just so focused on that Texas route. A good play by the user. Only allowing 3. They'll kick it off here. And taking around the 4. And that return will go out to the 30. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle to Hughes, who really can't go much of anywhere, only gets 2. Ran into a bunch of players now. Steelers are coming out of basically a 3 D lineman set. Gives to Hughes up the middle, and he's got a wall. Great juke, and he's got a little more. But I know last season the Steelers defense was like bottom 5 in the NFL for run defense. They were pretty bad at stopping the run. But a 4 receivers to the right as he throws it. Bowers has it for the first down. Making some adjustments here. I'm assuming they're going to pass out of this, and they will. Get some good blocking. Throws it backside to Lemon, who's all the way to inside the 32 with the first down there. Making adjustment to Smart, drops back, throws to the flats to Bowers, who gets taken out 2 yards short of the first. Like a possible run here, and they will get it up the middle to Hughes, who gets brought down from behind. That almost looked like it was going to be a touchdown, but that D tackle I think he just saved a touchdown there because Hughes had a lot of open space and a great downfield block. So now they're in their first trip to the red zone here. 35 seconds and counting in this first quarter. Steelers trying to come out and man on this one. Smart is looking. Throws to the sideline. He's got another first down. Some pressure, or maybe try to stop this run. And they're going to go with a pass. Throws the whip route to Bowers, who only gets a couple. I think it's 2nd and goal now. And that is going to do it for the first quarter. So 3-0 Steelers. The 2nd and goal. Man in motion. It looks like they're going to try man coverage. Runs that RPO, and he's wide open. Brock Bowers. I mean, it's just RPOs just get unstoppable, especially from this close of distance. So the Geese go up 7-3 here. They score on their first drive. It was a good first drive, that's for sure. I don't even know if they even got to really a 3rd down. I don't even think they did. So Steelers return here out to the 30, and that's where they'll start their 2nd drive. Looking this time to see if they can actually get in the end zone. The Sellers looking, rolls out under pressure, and it's picked off! Allen's got it going the other way. He's got one lineman to beat, and he can't make the tackle. He goes in for the pick 6. He had 2 defensive linemen just right there, and he was about to get sacked. So pick 6 there. That's not quite how they want to start. Down now 14-3. In the motion, Sellers is looking. Throws the Texas route to Kennard, who's just short of the first. They will give it to Kennard up the middle, who does get the first. But only gets about a couple on that run. But trips to the left here. Looking to pass here again. Steelers. Oh, pump fakes it again, and he gets hit as he throws. Again, I'm still assuming he's not meaning to do that. Maybe he is. I don't know. I usually, whenever I pump faking man, I never mean to do it. I accidentally. Okay, yeah, Kevin just said in the chat. Yeah, I know he's not meaning to do it. 2nd and 10 here. Sellers looking deep. Oh, he's gonna throw a bomb, but it's a red throw. Geese here, the 3 D linemen set. Sellers got a great pocket. He's going to step up and take off with it. He's going to have the first. He gets a speed boost and gets down. The Steelers' O-line, I mean, they just had everybody boxed in a double team. 1st and 10. They'll throw it out to Estes, who's got a wide open lane, and there is nobody to catch him. I mean, there's just not even anybody there. I mean, nobody was close at all. What a great block as well. They're going for the 2-point, as you'd expect. You'd make it a 3-point game, potentially. Sellers looking, and he, is almost intercepted. I had a feeling he was going to look for that Texas route the whole time, and it was there for a moment, but yeah, he had to throw it right away, and of course he threw it a little too late, but they'll make it still 1-possession game. Not a great return there out to the 22. 1st and 10. They're coming out and man blitz, and that dumps it down to Malachi Hughes, who's got the first down. Seeing how the Geese will handle this clock here. Brought back Smart, stepping way back, throws the corner route, and it's dropped. 2nd and 10 here. Yeah, the Steelers definitely hoping for a turnover. That would definitely help them. Raw play and great use by the user there. Shot through the gap and drops him for a 1-yard loss. Smart looking under pressure. He does get it away, but it's incomplete, and they might have just gotten the stop they needed. I'm gonna guess they're gonna go for it. He's taking a long time to pick a play. Oh, here we go. He's gonna go for it on 4th and 11. A very big play and big decision. A stop by the Steelers would give them excellent field position. 4th and 11. He's looking. Still looking. He's going to throw up a bomb. And it's knocked away. Oh, I thought it was Holton at first, but a great play by that safety. I don't know if he lobbed or bulleted the pass. It was a good throw. It was a perfect throw, but just couldn't hang on, and the Steelers now got the perfect field position. They're running RPO out to Aesthetics, who goes down. 2nd and 7 now. Audible late there. The Sellers dropping. Throws that whip on the backside, and that's a first down. Spin move in a little bit more. 1st and goal inside the 8. To try to get some points on the board. So they'll do a draw play. Lay out of the backfield, and he gets wide open in for a touchdown. He didn't even get touched. Bernard is in, and the Steelers have the lead. Quickly get back on top. They don't go for 2 though. Interesting there. Maybe they want to save it for a later point in the game. The Geese still have all 3 timeouts and plenty of time. Alford will take it. And oh, he gets dropped. He gets plastered there. They're coming out, and man, they're coming back out in that 3D lineman set themselves. And they're going to run it with Malachi Hughes. Hughes cuts it in and only gets 7. I feel like if he would have kind of kept going outside, he had a lane. I think he lost it when he cut inside there. Smart looking. I don't think he's really got anything. He's still looking. He's got all kinds of time. He's rolling out. What is he going to do? And he gets sacked. Of everything he could have done there, that would have been the worst. They get another stop here. They could be getting it back again. So Smart's looking. Got to try to get this first corner run, and a great play there. And he's going to go for it again. That 4 receiver set to the right. Looking. He's got nobody, gets hit as he throws, and the Steelers are going to get it once again in scoring position. So 1st and 10, they're going to run verticals, throw it up, trying to use the speed, and it's intercepted. Oh, that is not what the Steelers wanted to do there. But now the Geese just got saved. They're going right back to that 4 receiver set. Throws it over the middle, and Alford's got it. He fights up a lot of tackles there. They won't use a timeout. They're going to go fast. 20 seconds and counting. Of course, they're going to stay in that formation. Smart's looking. Still looking, rolling out right. Playmakers, a guy up there. Oh, to the end zone! Caught! What a throw by Smart, and just a change of momentum in those last 40 seconds. Oh man, that whole 40 seconds legit. I think that might decide this outcome. The Steelers had a chance where they could have gone up by, if they scored a touchdown, it could have been like 2 possessions going into the half, and now they're down by 5 again. They got 12 seconds here, 2 timeouts, chance at a possible field goal. It is possible. 1st and 10. Sellers looking, throws a deep corner route. He's got him. That's a perfect play there. They'll need another good play here. Oh yeah, that does save their 2 timeouts too. Sellers, he's going to try to throw it up to Worthy. It's caught! Oh my God, a dot by Sellers with 1 second to go! That might be the craziest 40 seconds I've ever seen. So the Steelers go up by 2. They don't go for 2 again. We gotta recap everything that just happened there. So the Steelers gotta stop on 4th down. They got a rushing touchdown, and then they went up. The Mighty Geese went for it on 4th down again in their own territory. They got stopped, turned it over. Steelers got it. Threw up an immediate pass. It was intercepted. The Geese scored on a massive throw on like 3 plays. And it took the Steelers 2 plays right back to score a touchdown. This all happened within like 40 seconds of actual game time. Hughes will just get a run just to kill out going into the half. So the Steelers got at least went up going into the half. So 1st and 10. Geese here coming out of the half. But they run a play action there. He's got him, and takes a huge shot, but he holds on. The 2 possessions before, they went for on 4th down in their own area. He's gonna throw it to Bowers, who was easily open on that. They'll give it to Hughes around the outside. He gets buried in the backfield. It seemed like going outside was not the move there. 2nd and 12 now. Smart looking. He's got. He gets hit. It almost could have been a D-line pick. I wonder if he was throwing that deep streak up the middle of the field. So 3rd and 12. The last 2 times they've been around this range, they did not convert it. Smart's looking, throws it, almost picked up on another great play. So they're now at this 4th and 12. You know, this 4th. I'm assuming they're gonna go for it again. Thought that was gonna get picked at first. I really thought it was. I'm surprised he swatted that down. He was coming out in this kind of. I'm not sure what play that is, but they ran that a lot on 4th down both times. Found success with it, so maybe they can find success for a 3rd time. They have trips to the left. Looking, he's going to throw, and it got completed. I thought the switch stick was perfect, but somehow the animation doesn't happen where he even touched the receiver. That was a good switch stick there. He had it covered. Smart looking, throws, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Mack. He jumps it. It could be a pick 6. Smart's coming after him. Alford's also coming after him. And it will go! A pick 6 and another huge play by the Steelers. That's the commission. Ball don't lie. That was. The Steelers now go up by 2 possessions now. Got a 9-point lead. Trying to hold it here. So 1st and 10 now. The Geese just threw a pick 6. That was basically absolutely not what they wanted there. Smart's looking, throws it. He's got Bowers over the middle. Bowers cuts it back. It almost looked like he had a little something there. He got a good block, but just needed one more guy to beat. They're going to go fast here. Like the formation they're in, obviously. Smart looking, finds Horton. He had 2 receivers kind of running the exact same route. Smart, quick throw. Out to Hughes, breaks a tackle, and he fights forward. He gets the 1st.
Come on.
So Smart looking on the play action. Throwing it to the sideline, and a great ball there. There's currently 4 legs. There might only be 3. Smart is looking, throws it, and that is going to be a touchdown for Lemon or Limon. However his name is actually said. And that is the good response by the Geese, and they're down by 2 again. The 4th league might get eliminated just to I know Commission's trying to start other things for the league, so. But yes, for now there is 3 other leagues besides this one. Of this 2nd quarter and this quarter have been very eventful. Outside zone to Kennard. Oh, he cuts it in. Only gets 1 yard. They're going to try to chew clock here, so they really want to get a touchdown. Sellers looking. He gets hit as he throws, and it goes incomplete. I might try to do that later. I don't know. It depends how long I'm in there for, but Sellers looking, rolling out. He's going to take off with it. Gets tackled, and this is a big 4th down. They're going to probably go for it. They do want to keep this drive going, especially with how the Geese have been responding for the most part. 4th and 2. Looking to pass here. Wow, that is a weird route combo. That's a weird route combo on the right there. My goodness. Looking, throws it to Aesthetis, who's easily open on the drag, goes down to avoid the hit. So that will take us to the final quarter. The Steelers up by 2. They're going to try to chew off this clock here, kill it, and eventually score a touchdown. That'd be their most ideal scenario. Sellers looking, throws it out to Kennard on the flats. Oh, a good spin move. Just barely short of a first, or second and very, very short. Oh, a high snap there, but he still gets the first down, and Kennard looked like he almost was going to break that. This is exactly what the Steelers are trying to go for. They don't want to score too fast, more than likely, so they could definitely take this slower-paced offense. On the 39 now, probably just around in field goal range. Sellers looking, throws it. He's got Aesthetis again for a deep hit there. Just outside of 1st and goal. They are on the 11. So 1st and 10, just above 3 minutes. Going to audible out of there. They're going to go to the RPO. Throws it to Aesthetis, who gets brought down. It's 3, but there were 3 defenders trailing him, that's for sure. Probably going to see a run right here, I would assume. They get ticked all the way down, and they'll give it to Kennard. Gets 1, and that will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. So we'll go to the 2-minute warning here. Steelers have drained off about 4 minutes, counting the end of the 3rd quarter into this one. Might be almost like 4 to 5 minutes game clock. Gonna take people's offenses off the field. 3rd and 6 here. The Geese looking to at least force a potential field goal. Oh, the run, a quick hitch as Sellers rolls out and only gets 3. This is a big decision here because field goal, you at least go up by at least a score and force the Geese to get a touchdown. Oh, he is going to go to a field goal now. Honestly, I respect that decision. He'll go up by 5. So here we go. It is time for the Steelers defense to come up strong one more time. This return is taken and only brought to the 23. The Geese here have a chance. Here we go. Minute and 48 for Smart. They'll start with a run to Malachi Hughes, who only gets about 3. He started off running the ball good, but now in the second half, he's just not had many places to go. Definitely locked in with stopping the run. Smart's looking, pressure's coming. Oh, he finds Horton for the first, and he does stay in bounds though. So from 34 and a new set of downs. Sends out Hughes, so it's now empty backfield. Smart looking, he finds Collins for a big gain over the middle, takes a shot, but holds on. Smart is now over 300. Just about a minute to go. They're in the Steelers territory. Smart looking, and that is it. That's caught. But second and inches, Hughes up the middle. He's got a huge run. Oh, he had a touchdown, but his own receiver just stopped him. So 1st and 10 now, 30 seconds. It's probably going to come down to the very end. Smart's looking, dumps it down to Hughes. Hughes gets immediately tackled. They'll call their first timeout. On the 17 now. More like it just a pass here. Smart looking, throws it. Oh, and it's caught. He's down at the 1 yard line. He high balled it. He's at the hat. He's about as close as you could possibly be. The Steelers will call a timeout. It was close to being picked, but there was a defensive tackle, it looked like. But he still could at least hit the guy. Well, at the half-yard line, gonna give it to Hughes, who gets in. He gets in with 12 seconds to go. The Geese go up by 1. They're gonna go for 2. Not gonna call out anything yet, but we did see what the Steelers did with 12 seconds before half, so they definitely want to get at least this 2 points to make it at least a field. They'll throw the RPO to Bowers. It worked so well on his first touchdown, and it does again. The Geese go up by 3. They're gonna probably want to kick it inbound, so they want the Steelers to have to chew up clock with a return. And they are going to here. They'll go down, but oh, that's 4 seconds off the clock. I guess at that point, he might as well have just let it roll into the end zone, taking out at the 20. So, 8 seconds. He just pretty much either needs one big play and then either just a Hail Mary try, or I don't know if he can get into field goal range here. The Sellers is looking. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, that was almost intercepted. Wow, he got pressured very quickly. 5 seconds here. It's looking very bleak for the Steelers. Wow, I cannot believe the Geese are not in like a prevent defense right now. I cannot believe this is what they're coming out in. It's just surprising to me that they're not in one. Almost wonder if somebody could get potentially burned here. Sellers throwing up a bomb. Oh, it's caught! Are you kidding for a touchdown? Are you kidding me? Sellers with the bomb! And the Steelers are gonna win it! I don't even know who caught that. I didn't even catch his last name. I was so surprised that got completed. This is what I was saying. Why was he not in a prevent defense? What a bomb! Oh my goodness! Oh my God, I cannot believe that just happened. Why was he not in? That's what I'm saying. Why was he not in a prevent? It was 5 seconds. Who even was that? That wasn't worthy. Who was that? Not an absolute thriller. Oh my God, that was a crazy game. Well, that'll do it. The Steelers, the Lenore Sellers with an absolute prayer, comes out with the win. The Steelers will go to 3-2. The Geese will fall to 2-3. Absolute thriller of a game. I'm glad it was. That's gonna do it for me. I appreciate you all tuning into my final one, and hopefully I get to see y'all some point next time.
3, 2, 1.